Digital is the way of the future. For as little as $5 a month, you get access to a massive library of movies and shows, good and bad. Game consoles no longer need disc slots. Everything is stored on the hard drive, and every song ever made can be found on just one app. This kinda sucks. Don't get me wrong, I love the convenience of it, but something's missing. Sometimes I wish I had a hard, solid object to touch that would bring me happiness. Vinyl records, Blu-rays, physical games, physical fucking media. With every day, it becomes more and more of a thing of the past. That is painful to think about. Just look at how cozy having a big shelf of stuff is. That is the room of someone who spends hard-earned money on things they'll never watch or play. You cannot get this with streaming services. You just can't. I wish I had the money to buy a room like this. I haven't been buying physical media. I'm guilty too. Also, isn't it nice actually owning your things? What happens if you can't fully commit to a subscription? Or what if your internet goes down? These are only issues with digital. They rarely happen unless you're poor and live in rural fucky Kentucky, but shut up, physical media is cool. Now, it isn't entirely doom and gloom for this now niche hobby. The vinyl record scene has apparently been growing. Won't overtake the monolith that is Spotify, but at least it's not declining. That can be attributed either to music nerds swearing up and down that they sound better, hardcore fans of an artist who want as much memorabilia as possible, or just cause having a big square of an art piece looks cool on display. Takes up less space than a poster. There might be a small possibility that DVDs, Blu-rays, and 4Ks could accomplish this, or at least 4K. Still want to watch things in crisp 480p. While the film itself is mostly the same as if you watched it on Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Peacock, or HBO Max. I'm sorry, I mean Max. Oftentimes they include plenty of extras like behind the scenes, deleted scenes, director's commentary scenes. Streaming services never have these. Not sure how well they display front-facing though, since 1, it's not as wide as a vinyl record. 2, movie posters most of the time blow. Every big blockbuster uses this godforsaken template. All the main characters arranged in a similar fashion, and either the protagonist or antagonist is the big one. And if a DVD or Blu-ray uses something original, they almost always half-ass it in Photoshop. I haven't even mentioned on-demand services like Google Play. Oh God. Man, the peak of home media was kids' DVDs in the 2000s. I had some movies, Disney, Pixar, DreamWorks, all the classic kid shows, Barney, Sesame Street, Bob the Builder, and especially motherfucking Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, I'd watch them a bunch, then at some point drop them on the floor where they'd get scratched up and then they wouldn't play. Okay, that's one thing that can't happen with digital, but god damn, those Thomas DVDs were unmatched. They come with all kinds of games, character bios, an interactive picture book, those fire sing-along songs. How the menus would give you a tour of the island of Sodor. Each DVD would focus on a certain character. Christmas ones would be themed promos for other shows. I'm 21 years old and these still impress me. Oh, that explains it. I don't expect anything of this magnitude on kids' DVDs today, let alone stuff for people my age, but just some behind-the-scenes extras are good enough. Anything to help them coexist with streaming at this point. Physical games, though, seem to have the least potential for a comeback, and it hurts. Unless you buy a collector's edition, your experience is the exact same as digital. No bonus features, nothing. Oddballs who hoard plastic are the only ones that get anything out of them, and their cases are, again, small, so they're also not the most ideal for display. It needs to last. Over the years, many games have been removed from online stores due to a multitude of reasons, or some developers just won't re-release old games for new consoles, because they'd rather focus on preventing fans from trying to keep old games alive for them, or sometimes they do re-release them, but absolutely botch it. Physical games allow them to be preserved in a way that won't have Nintendo knocking at your door. And can I just say, video game box art can go hard at times. Yeah, there's some ugly ones, some generic ones, and ones covered by marketing fluff. But when they get it right, they really get it right. I could very much see these being displayed if they were a bit bigger, at least compared to movie covers. People still put effort into these despite everything. Just look at the cover for Hogwarts Legacy. Oh no, oh god, I shouldn't have brought that up! Love the game or hate it, you can't deny this image slaps. Makes the Hogwarts castle look so grand and mysterious. I'm not even really a Harry Potter fan, and the game itself doesn't really interest me, but I could see myself picking it up for the picture alone if the case was bigger. I wouldn't care if J.K. Rowling stabbed my own family. Can't forget the Tears of the Kingdom art, too. It's so detailed. Look, there's Ganon's castle. It perfectly captures the openness and mystery of the game. All this effort, and for most people, the game will look like this. The damn logo covers most of it. In my eyes, nothing will ever beat physical media as the go-to way to experience a movie, show, game, or album. Ooh, I stand corrected.